Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to my Maktab by the Lenasia Muslim Association with MLX Plus. Today we will be doing Fiqh for grade 4s. We will be doing lesson 2 and 3 today. So, going back to what we learned, in the first lesson we learned about cleanliness. We learned that there are two ways to become clean. The first is by making wudu. We said that is for lesser impurities, urine, stool or passing wind. And the second one was for greater impurities, which you will learn in class 5, what is greater impurities, and that is to make ghusl. Now for ghusl, we have fard. Fard is something which is compulsory. That means that we have to do it. We have to do it. If we leave it out, the ghusl will not be complete. Now, for when it is one action, it is fard. But for many, it is fara'id. So today we will be learning how many fard or fara'id of ghusl there are. There are 3 fara'id of ghusl. So that means these 3 actions have to be done. If they are not done, the ghusl will not be complete. So the first one is to gargle your mouth. When you are gargling your mouth, you need to make sure that the water reaches your throat. The second one is to put water into your nose. Now, when we are talking about our nose, we will feel the bridge of our nose. The bridge of our nose is this part here, the hard bone. So if you feel slightly down, as you're coming, you'll feel that now it becomes softer. The water has to reach till that point in order for the fara'id to be completed. And the third one is the entire body has to get wet. Like I explained in the last video, the entire body from your head till your feet has to be wet. No hair can remain dry. Every part of the body has to get wet. So we have completed the fara'id. Remember, this is very important. If any one of these 3 things are not completed while making your ghusl, that means you have to make your ghusl again. So please take note when you are making ghusl that you gargle your mouth. When you are gargling, it has to reach your throat. When you are putting water into your nose, it has to reach till the end of the fleshy part of your nose. And the third one is your entire body from your head to your feet has to be wet. Now we come on to the second part, and that is sunnah. So sunnah are those actions in a ghusl. If you do it, you will get reward. So every action in Islam, there is reward for it. So when we include the sunnah in our ghusl, that means the reward for the ghusl will become more. So imagine how merciful is Allah Ta'ala. A simple act like bathing, which we do all the time, every day, can be more rewarding if we include the sunnah. Now sunnah is one when we have more than one. So these are acts which Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam did. Now that is one. So when we have many, then it is known as sunnan. There are 5 sunnan in ghusl. The first one is your niyyah. In the previous lesson, we learned that niyyah is intention, and the intention for ghusl was, oh Allah, I intend making ghusl to become tahir. Remember, tahir is another word for clean and pure. The second one is to wash our hands. So where will we wash our hands to? We will wash our hands including our wrist. So our entire hand has to be washed. Then the next one, number 3, is to wash your private parts so that you remove any forms of impurity from your body. Number 4 is to make a complete wudu. Remember, when making wudu, these 3 points are important to note. So we have to make sure that we are gargling our mouth till our throat. We have to make sure that we are washing our nose till the fleshy part starts, and we are washing in our entire body. Now number 5 is how should we wet our entire body. So first, you're going to start by wetting your head. So your head should get wet. Then you are going to go over your right shoulder or your right part of your body. And the next part is your left part of your body. So in this way, every part of your body would get wet, and this is the most important part of your ghusl. So let's recap. For the fard is compulsory. That means that if we don't do it, our ghusl will not be completed. Like I said, fard is one action. Now we have 3 actions, so they will be known as fara'id. There are 3 fara'id in ghusl. That is to gargle your mouth till your throat. The second one is to put water into your nose till where the hard part of your nose ends and the fleshy part starts. And the third one is to make sure every part of your body is wet from your head till your toe. That includes your skull. That means you need to make sure all the parts of your body are wet. Then we have the sunnah of ghusl. Like I explained, sunnah are those actions which add more reward to your ghusl. They are acts that Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam did. There are 5 sunan in ghusl. The first one is your niyyah, your intention. Oh Allah, I intend making ghusl to become tahir. The second one is to wash your hands, including your wrist. The third one would be to wash your private parts. Remember, washing our private parts removes any najasat, any impurities from our body. The word najasat means impurities. So to make sure that no impurities are left onto our private parts, then to make a complete wudu, when making wudu, make sure these are put into place, gargling your mouth and washing your nose. And the last one is to pour water over your head, to pour water over the right side of your body, to pour water over the left side of your body, so that your entire body gets wet. As reference, I am using the Kitab Fiqhul Islam Book 2, which is available from the Lenasia Muslim Association. That is our lesson today. Inshallah, in our next lesson, we will learn the method of making ghusl. Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.